YouTube. What is going on with you, bruh? What is going on with you, bruh? Alright. It's a rainy day out here in the neighborhood. I wish I was in Buffalo where all that snow is that. Anyways, I got another banger for you guys. I know my last post I posted on it. If any of you guys watched it to the max, to the fullest, to the start, to the end, to the timing of 0, 0, 0, to the timing of, I think it was like 45 minutes, just me ranting about random fucking shit. Some shit like that, but hopefully you guys watched it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Alright, so I actually got a topic today to talk about. I get this question a lot from people that I know and shit. How do I go about getting into trucking? What is the best way? To be honest, there is no truthful answer to that, but I'm going to tell you the way I get it though. So, starting off, I thought about it, whatnot, let's do it, because like I told you before, I did not intend to be a truck driver, or a trailer driver that we like to call it, because we're basically driving the trailer around, you know, like, get it in. But truck driver comes in many different things depending what you're doing, so that's why they call it truck driving. Can't call it trailer driving if you are car hauling, right? Right, if you're car hauling and you have no trailer, how you gonna call a trailer driver? Yeah, that works. Gotcha. My thing was I wanted the license, CDL license. It didn't even have to be truck driving. The CDL license opened so many doors to different things. Not just get inside a truck, grabbing a trailer, or grabbing a flatbed or some bullshit, you know? So many things you can do with the CDL license, you know? As long as your fucking driving record is good enough, clean, it doesn't have to be like clean, but at least, you know, don't have all these DUIs, don't have all these speeding tickets, don't have this, don't have that. Maybe, depending what you're trying to go for, maybe they'll let you pass with something minor on your shit, you know? But anyways, that's a whole different subject, a whole different topic, for a whole different fucking time. So, I'm going to tell you the way I did it, which was the best way for me once when I found I got more knowledge on how to go about truck driving, getting into it. Alright, so, obviously everybody usually goes through the common thing. They go to like a sponsored company, which a sponsored company is a company, those companies that tell you, that are actually trucking companies that will tell you, oh, we'll pay for everything, we'll pay for your license, your training, blah, 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 and you do not have to pay nothing. Let me throw some names out there. CR England, CRST, Swift, and I know there's a couple other ones. Oh, Knight Transportation. All those are sponsored companies. Basically, they will put that shit out there telling you do not have to pay shit back. Which is a lie. You do have to pay them back. We'll get into that in a second. Then, you have schoolings. Schoolings, like trucking schools, where you get your CDL license. Me, at first, I didn't know shit. I just knew stay the fuck. I still can't I can't get over this tooth though. It's gonna be fixed. Don't worry. Like we're already in the process of getting something right there. You guys will see, and you guys will notice because, God damn, like that's noticeable. I know I had one over here that was off. Over here, but no, over here that was off for anybody that follows me on TikTok. You know, a cool ass while ago. But God damn, like. This section, it makes a difference from just hopping one tube to another, like, but right here to right here, not even an inch apart from each other, it makes a big difference, goddamn. But what's that called again? Yeah. So, like I said, you have sponsor companies, and then you have trucking companies. Not trucking companies, trucking schools. Me, personally, I didn't know shit of shit. I just knew stay away from CR England. Honestly, I've never been to CR England. I've heard stories, and everybody that I've heard that has worked there says the same thing. Stay the fuck away, run away. Oh. If you do not believe me, like I said, I'm not talking down on CR England, but if you do not believe me, go watch other people's videos about CR England. Or people that have worked at CR England. I can't tell you how their training is. I can't tell you if they have good training or not or whatnot. I can't tell you none of that. But I can tell you one thing though. To run away. Don't even think about going there if you're getting into trucking. So yeah. I don't know where that came from, but it came out of my mouth, and I don't give a shit. I don't work at CR England. I would never work at CR England. I don't care. But situations fit for different people. I know CR England takes anybody. You can have a fucked up criminal background. They don't care. They'll take you. There's a reason why people come and just do their time to get the fuck out and don't look back. But anyways, that's a whole different situation. Who gives a shit? Whatever. So saying all that, so like I said, the CR England, the Swift, boom, 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 I didn't know shit. I didn't know nothing. Of nothing. Yes, I knew a little bit of something, you know, when it comes to driving them, but when it comes to like, how do I get my CDL, I didn't know shit. So of course, what did I do? I went to one of these sponsored companies first, you know, I tried to get in with them and shit, which AKA would be Swift. I tried to like, fuck it, alright, I'm going with Swift, you know, fuck it, get my license and bounce the fuck out. Get my license with them, maybe work a few months with them and then bounce the fuck out. Until somebody put me on game. Somebody was like, don't do that, don't do that. I get it, we all talk about Swift. Everybody talks about Swift, how bad of a company they are, blah, blah, blah. etc., blah, blah, blah. But honest, truthfully, from what I got out of people with Swift, that work at Swift, or have worked at Swift, or does work at Swift, it's a hit or miss. Like, you're going to make the money that you want to make, or you're going to be lazy. Like, let's say, for example, you're over the road, right? You know, local, you're over the road, and you keep on denying loads. All right, you're dispatcher is going to see that pattern. You only pick and choose where you want to go. All right, so guess what? Now, you have made a pattern for yourself. You have made yourself recognizable in a way that you don't want it. Now, they're going to pick and choose when they're going to dispatch you because they don't want to dispatch you something and you just deny it. And it's a bullshit excuse why you denied it. So, okay, we're going to give you the shitty runs and we're going to give you not just the shitty runs. We're going to give you the leftovers. That's what we're going to give you. So you can be sitting somewhere for like 3 days making over the road for so many months just to get a good enough home time just to be making what you could be making at a warehouse every week. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to bitch and complain about your fucking money. Then you bitching and complaining about your money. That's all on you. Nobody else's fault because you decided you want to run your own show and you don't want to work. Be lazy. That's on you, bro. Compared to the one that's always taking loads, they see that, so they're always going to give you loads. You know, they're going to let you get your miles in and all that bullshit, make your motherfucking money and everything else, you know? So, Swift, from what I've heard, it's a hit or miss. It's how you want to run. That's how they're going to run, you know? CR England, I hear nothing but bad. I'm sorry, CR England, but if you work for CR England, you know it's the truth. CRST, I don't... It's a hit or miss, but more bad. But it's not more... It's more of the people that they hire as trainers and all that shit that are bad about it. So, fucking. So if someone put me on games, what a not, whatnot, and they're like, nah, don't go, don't do that sponsorship. The best way is go to a trucking school. The best way is go to a trucking school. Hold on, I'm trying to back up. The best way is just go to a fucking trucking school and fucking I'm so lost. Hold on. Go to a trucking school and fucking do it that way. Get your CDL that way. So, reason why. Alright, let's get back to, you know how I was telling you about fucking the whole pay thing. Not the whole pay thing, like, oh, they'll pay for your shit, blah, 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 da, 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 blah, 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 right? You know, I was telling you about that. Well, this is where it comes into place. Where they say you don't have to pay back shit. This is where it comes into place for the full shit. So you go to a sponsoring company, like I said, CR England, Swift, CRST, blah, blah, blah. So, if you go through one of them, guess what's going to happen? Yes, all training's going to be free and everything else, and they're going to train you and everything else. But guess what? Guess what? Just guess. Take a guess. That's not free. You're paying them back. And this is how you pay them back. They tell you, okay, if you come with us, we'll pay for everything. You don't have to pay a dime out of your motherfucking pocket. But you're going to have to sign a contract with us. That contract would be more, oh, you have to be with us for a amount of time before you can leave. You can't go anywhere else at all. No one else cannot grab you from us until this contract's up. But obviously, there's ways around a lot of shit. You know, there's ways around a lot of shit. When it comes to legal documents, there's ways to get out of shit. But for most all, that's what happens. So, therefore, let's say for example, CR England is 1 year. Let's just give for example. I don't know what it is now or whatnot, but I know it used to be 1 year. Or some shit. Or something like that. So, let's do CR England. You know what? No, I'm not going to do CR England because I've been talking about them more bad than any other companies. So, let's not do CR England. Let's just put CRST. I know their shit was like 1.5 years or some shit not a while back, but now I think it's like 10 months. Yeah, 10 months you work with them, and then you're free to go if you want to, you know. But let's say payback. So that would be you paying them back. You have to be dedicated for this certain amount of time. But no trucking school is about like fucking almost $100,000, or near that. Imagine how many runs you're going to be doing in 10 months. How much deliveries you're going to be dropping off to get another trailer to drop off, to get another trailer to drop off, to get another trailer to drop off within 10 months. I'm going to tell you a little secret. These companies out here make a lot of money off you. Just like any other company. They make a lot of money, get enough money off you just to fucking not pay you more. You know what I mean? Just to pay you that good enough. Don't give you too much, don't give you too little. You know? So, I'm going to let you know a secret. I was with a company, I'm not going to say if it's his current company, last company, or company before that. I'm not going to say shit. But let's just say I was with a company. I see some BOLs. BOL is bill of landing, basically, like, you know, this is what's inside here, paperwork I have to go get signed, boom, 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 proof that it got delivered, all that bullshit, you know? So, I have seen a BOL before, building a landing, and I've seen how much they're making off of one shipment. Okay, I'm put like this. I had one motherfucking pallet. One pallet that had like some bar shit on it or something. I don't fucking know. I remember seeing it. I was like, I came all the way over here for this shit? Just to take it back. And let's say it was only just to take it to somewhere else. And my other spot that I needed to go to was only maybe about like an hour and a half away. I looked at those BOLs, you know, just looking at paperwork, whatnot, just for the hell of it. Guess how much that hour and a half drive, basically, the company that I was driving for got paid. Just take a guess. Don't worry, I'll wait. $5,000 for an hour and a half drive from one spot to another for one pallet that has one thing on it. $5,000. I was like, damn, I knew these motherfuckers got paid, but damn, $5,000. So therefore, saying all that, imagine you being over the road and within 10 months, you've done so many damn loads. So technically, they're overcharging you for your motherfucking, they're overcharging you for your, oh, you're gonna pay us back this way. They're overcharging you. So, like I said, someone put me on game. That's why I went to trucking school. Okay, here comes the, trucking schooling is basically the same shit. Alright? It's basically the same shit. You get a loan out, you pay it back. That's it. Just like you go to sponsoring, you're getting a loan out, but you're not seeing that loan. But at the same time, you're paying it back by working with them for an amount of time, but getting more charged than you should. Average trucking schooling, average cost should be like anywhere between $6,000 and $7,000. Yes, there are a lot of trucking schoolings that are like $2,000, $2,500, blah, 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 blah. But you also got to watch out too, because there's not a lot of credible trucking companies out there. I mean, trucking schoolings out there where, let's say, okay, it's fucking $1,500, only $1,500? This motherfucker over here quoted me $6,000 that it's going to be. Fuck you, I'm going to go with you. But you got to see though. Let's say you go, that $6,000 could be somebody that's known, that's already been around, that other companies know, okay, they train good over there, or we know who they are, you know? Compared to little man over here, is not known. Or they just don't train good, or whatever it is. You gotta you gotta do research on these trucking companies too. You know, if you go to a bigger trucking company, trucking schooling, okay, cool. Bigger it is, the more they're known in different spots and not just your little area right there, you ain't gonna have a problem getting a job when you get your CDL. You know? You're gonna have a problem with these ones that are not credible, where they have to look at your shit. Oh, we don't know what the fuck he went to schooling with. We don't know them. So let's just kind of pass. Not saying you're not gonna get a job. Yeah, you're gonna get a job eventually, but it could be a hit or miss. It could be a little trouble there. Not saying, and don't take it all on what I'm saying, like, oh, I should go to a bigger company. No, if you get in, you can still get inside somewhere cheap. Get into a cheaper trucking company. Trucking school, and still get a known company or a good job with it, or what the hell not, you know? So like I said, ups and downs, but, and then let's say you get into a trucking school. There's a lot of companies, if you coming out of a trucking school, that will reimburse you for your schooling. Basically what I mean by reimburse, all right. Basically they're either paid fully, your full payment each month as you're working with them for your loan that you took out, or somewhat of it, or partial of it. Let's give an example. Let's say I go with company A, right? There's company A, company B. I go with company A for whatever reason instead of company B. Company A, my payments, okay, let's say my payments are $215 a month for my loan that I took out for trucking school, right? So the $215 a month, that's easy makeup, you know? Let's say there's Company A, Company B. Company A would pay me $225. I mean, $210 every month. That would go toward my fucking thing. That would go toward my fucking loan that I took out for trucking school. And then Company B will only pay me $115. Or no, let me retract. Let's say Company A is $215, right? They're paying me $215 a month. They're paying my loan payment of $215. My original loan payment is $215 when I got it out. That's what we settled at. All right, cool. So, like I said, for saying all that, then we have Company B that would sit there and pay you like $115 for the student loan, and then the remainder from $115, the remainder $100 you're paying. You get what I'm saying? Like, you would legitimately have to go into your app or whatever they have for your student loan company, who your lender is, and pay that remainder to it. So you kind of get my drift on what the reimbursement is. As long as you're working with that company, they're going to be paying either partial, some of it, or your full. Not every company is the same. Some companies won't give a higher payout than other companies. So yeah. So partial or full. Can't get any better, right? So I see more of a benefit of going through a trucking school than going through a sponsored company. So, but in the long run, it's all on you what you want to do. A schooling has more time to take on you. A fucking sponsored company, CR England, CRT, blah, 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 to get your license. If you already have your license, cool, do whatever the fuck you want. But just to get your license, I threw a blank right now, hold up. Just to get your license, yeah, they're gonna rush you if you go through a sponsored company. They're gonna rush you. You have like 2 weeks, they might let you extend it, but after a while of you being there and you're not getting shit, the company's probably just gonna deny you. And all that timing that you spent trying to figure shit out is just gone. Which compared to a trucking school, you have more time with them. You have more one-on-ones, more like not rushing you as much. You get what I'm saying? Do the math, make it make sense, and just choose the way you want to go. But I just made it make sense for you. It made sense for me. I'd rather take my little bit of timing, no matter how fast I get shit down. I don't want to be rushed where like in 2 weeks I have to be the fuck out. You maybe might extend it a couple more weeks for me just to get the understanding or not. Who knows? I don't know. But then again, I'd rather go through a company, I'd rather go to a trucking school than go to a company and have them pay some of my payment or fully my payment that I took out for this loan. Instead of going on a contract for who God knows how fucking long with a company and being stuck with them, not knowing if I'm going to like that company or not. And that's another thing. When you go to a trucking school, you're a free agent. You go anywhere the fuck you want. Well, not anywhere, because some companies want you to have experience at some point. Some companies do. At some point, want you to have that little bit of experience at some point, you know, so you might not be able to go with any company right away. But there's a lot of companies that you can still get into right away just coming out of school, you know? So, saying all that, you get my drift though, right? So, make it make sense in the long run. If you're looking in to get into any CDL shit, you know, you can always hit me up, comment down there, comment down below, you know. Or if you're on my TikTok, comment down below and I'll get at you, you know. I'll get at you with whatever questions you need. I'll help you as much as I can. Like I said, I'm still kind of new compared to these truckers that have been out here for 15, 20 years, you know, but I can give you my best advice on how to go around it, you know what I mean? And how to do things from my knowledge, from the little bit, as much as I learned on shit, you know? So, yeah, that's that one. Good luck if you're trying to get in, you know? Just to let you know, don't come in. I'm going to give you one advice and one advice only. Don't come in thinking that you're going to be making a lot of money. Like, you're off the gate, you're already going to be taking like $5 grand home, $6 grand home a month, $7 grand home a month, $8 grand home a month. Because that's not always the case. Sometimes you got to be a little bit of patient. Especially depending on which company you're going with. You know, but rack up your fucking experience. If you're at a company you don't like, due to pay or whatever, move it on up. Go check out different companies, you know what I mean? You have the freedom to do that. Yes, me personally, I'm not going to go from one company to another company. Like, within a year, I don't want to be having like 4 companies. Just because I don't like this one, I'm going to go to this one. 4 months later, I don't like this because they don't do it this way, I'm going to go to this one. No matter what company that you go to, there's going to be ups and downs. Just like any other fucking job. Ups and downs. So sometimes you gotta see the good inside a company, you know? Unless it just ain't no good. See how England, then it is what it is, you know? But other than that, like I said, safe trip, safe journey. If you are trying to get into the CDL shit, if you have any questions, boom, 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 boom. You already know. Comment. And I'll try my best to get back at you or answer it the best way. Should I even shoot you my number? And then I will shoot you my number, and then from there, you can chit-chat it up. What's your goal with it, you know? Like, you also got to see, what's your goal? What are you really trying to do with this? Trying to get your own truck? You just trying to stay a company driver? You don't know what you're doing? Like, think of that too. You know? Prepare yourself for the long run. That's what I'm saying. No matter what bullshit you go in the beginning, prepare yourself for the long run. That's the only advice I can really give you when coming into the trucking industry. You gotta have a mindset. Yeah, because in the beginning you might just do over the road, you know? Or you're gone for a couple months just to get a good enough home time. And that's another thing I should make my next video about. The mindset of coming into trucking. But for now, we just talked about how you could get in. The best way to do it, or the way I did it. But if it sounds like the better way to do it for you, then go off what I'm telling you and do it that way. Fuck all these other fucking sponsor companies. Don't do none of that. Unless it fits you and you're just trying to get in quick. Well, just trying to get in quick. Yeah, okay? Do what you do. That's on you. Whatever you decide to do with your journey, you're the one behind the wheel, controlling the wheel of your journey. But other than that, you guys know what it is. I'm about to hop off this shit. About to go handle a little business right now. So, y'all guys know what it is. Love, peace, chicken, grease, roast, peace, bitches.